Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. It's Thursday, January 13th, 2022, and welcome to my weekly Facebook Live. I saw Stella and Susan on here already. Hey, Pat, good morning. Thank you guys for joining. My name is Jennifer Cotton, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas. And that means I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools. So thank you if you're here as a repeat or if it's your first time watching, thank you very much. And if you're not into crafting, stick around and see if you like what I show today. Anyone can do this hobby. You do not have to be creative or crafty or any of that. Hey, Rhonda, good morning. Hey, Janet, good morning. Hey, Terry, good to see you. Thank you for sharing, Terry. So today on the video, I will be making 3 cards with the Flowering Tulips Bundle. So I'm going to hold up this stamp set first. It's an awesome bundle from our new January to June mini catalog. And then the dies that coordinate, which I will be using, are the Tulips dies. So here's part of them. And then the rest of them are on this magnet sheet, which I'm afraid if I turn it too far, they will fall off. But, and I'll explain why when I get to that part. So that's what I'll be using. And the 3 cards, you have a chance to win if you comment on the video or share the video and then comment that you shared on YouTube, on Facebook, on replay. So do all that. That helps me very much, by the way. So good morning, Landa. And Liz, good morning. Hey, Janet, thanks for sharing. Sherry, good morning. Jean in North Dakota, good to see you. Pat, Chicago, catching live soon. I hope that you're here. Kathy, thank you for sharing. And Pat, thank you very much. So all of that commenting, clicking a thumbs up or a heart, subscribing, and sharing helps my business. I do this as a full-time job, so I appreciate it, and that's why you get that entry into the drawing. Okay, so upcoming events. I always go over what I'm offering, what Stampin' Up's offering in these videos. So upcoming events, I'm going to throw a graphic up here to show a few things about my events. They all include a PDF tutorial, everything cut, die cut, punched, embossed possible. So if you need to stamp a flower and then die cut it out, we can't do that for you, but you could hand cut it out. But if it's a circle die, a rectangle, an embossing folder, a punch circle, whatever, we do that for you. And then you just stamp and assemble. If you're taking this at home, which all of my kits are offered to go with your stamps and ink at home. But every month I have in-person classes, and I'm trying to get the word out on this because I still have customers asking me if I'm doing stuff in person, and I have been for months now. So every single month I offer the same 4 classes in person. That's my monthly classes. They are card class, scrapbook class, Stamp-A-Stack, and sampler. They're also offered to go, and they're also offered to go, but you can check out the supplies from me and stamp at home. So every month, card, scrapbook, sampler, and Stamp-A-Stack. And then I'll tell you more about those in a second. And I made a graphic there for this Stamp Camp, but I'll go back to that when I talk about that more in a little bit. So those monthly classes are this weekend in DeSoto, and if you took it to go, they get mailed on Monday. Hey, Marcia, yay! I've been missing you on here. And the card and scrapbook are $15 free with a $20 order. The sampler and Stamp-A-Stack are, sampler is $28, Stamp-A-Stack is $30. They both include $20 in merchandise, and on the sampler you make a full 12 by 12 sampler. Here is the one from last month. It was a winter sampler. Let's see if I can, yeah, I got lots of lights there, so I have to angle it weird. So you frame it yourself with a 12 by 12 shadow box, and it will look awesome, and it makes a great gift for anyone or to hang in your own home. And anyway, that's the pricing, and that's what's included with that class. Again, to go in person, etc. Um, although the one for this month is sold out. And card class, we can add some this morning to card class. Scrapbook, we have one opening. And then Stamp-A-Stack, I think I have one. I need to, I think I closed that file. I either have one for Stamp-A-Stack or Sampler. So thank you, Bonnie. I need to verify with someone who signed up and then they're not taking the class. So yay, Pat, you shared. Thank you so much. Anyway, Stamp-A-Stack is 12 cards, $30 plus 20 in merchandise. And when I say 20 in merchandise, that's really like a $25 value because I don't even add tax and shipping to that value. So it's a great deal. So that's those. I just, again, in person to go or to go with my supplies. And those are, what was I going to say? I had another thought there about, oh, Stamp-A-Stack and Sampler are a club you can join as well. Same exact price. By the way, you just add shipping if you take 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you pay one shipping price. But you can join Stamp-A-Stack or Sampler as a club. A lot of people are in both clubs. And after 6 consecutive months in each club, you get $25 free merchandise of your choice from me. You get to pick. We had lots of, some people will choose the bundle we're using that month for the class as their free item. Some people just get the stamp set. And so, of course, some people, like one person this month has 2 embossing folders and a glue, like a liquid glue. So they get to pick what they want. And they can pay the difference. And so this month, some people bumped it up and they're getting a celebration item. So very flexible club if you guys want more info. If you want info on any of my stuff, you can ask me directly, message, text, email. And you can also sign up for my email newsletter, which there'll be a link for in this video, Facebook and YouTube, that you can join my email list. Okay, so that's the monthly classes. Retreats, we still have space because we have a large location for in-person retreats in Temple, Texas in May and August. So you can still attend these. And we offer these to go as well. Our next one in person is actually in March, but it's full. So there's no in-person availability, but you can take it to go, and the details for that one are coming out soon. But May, you will be able to take to go. But if you take these in person, you get everything the to go people get, plus a lot more. So any questions, let me know. I see lots of people coming on that I haven't said hi to. Jen, did I say hi? I don't think so. Cindy, good morning. Thanks for sharing. Dolly, good morning. Good to see you. Pat, good morning. We have at least 3 Pats on here. I've said hi to each different one of you in case you're like, which Pat is she talking to? Elizabeth, good morning in Georgia. And Donna in Louisiana. Nice. And Marcia shared. Thank you. Oh, she said sweet and I saw the word shared. Anyway, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Hey, Teresa, good to see you. Long time no see. Thank you, Shirley, for sharing. Okay, so retreats, any of this stuff y'all have questions on, just let me know. Let me go back to this real quick. This Get Ready for Spring Stamp Camp, I want to make sure everybody understands there's 3 different events that you can choose from in this one event. So you don't have to take all 3. You don't have to take the camp. You can take 1, 2, or 3. The camp is it's first of all with Genevieve Coe, a Canadian demonstrator, number like 1 or 2 Canadian demonstrator. And so you can take this in Canada or the US, and I have all the links for you depending on your country. And the Rainbow of Happiness bundle, along with Happy and Heartfelt, it's a greeting set, are what we'll use to make your 10 projects. You get a goodie bag, you get a Facebook party, you get 10 projects, you get door prize entries. All of this comes with the camp. And of course, you get a gift from us. Then the 2 optional classes which again, you can just take one of the classes. You won't get the party, but you'll get a class, or both classes, or camp in one class, like mix and match any way you want with the same registration link. Friends, I'm calling them the Friends classes because we have the Friends of the Forest, which is going to include the stamp set, which of course you can substitute if you already own, and 6 cards, or the Easter Friends, and that class actually includes some designer paper as well. And then the Easter Friends class is Genevieve's class, and it's going to include the stamp set. You can substitute 6 projects, 4 cards, and treats. So you can take 1, 2, or all 3 of those when you register. Again, you can add shipping, all that stuff. So any questions, let us know. That event is on February 26th on Facebook. You need to register by February 6th here in the US or February 1st in Canada. And if you have any more questions, let me know. All right. Why is my... Oh, it's okay. I thought there was a mistake on my video. Okay. Y'all can laugh. March retreat in a box. I mentioned this earlier. April and I tried this week to get all of our details together, but we didn't quite make it. So I'm still don't have links yet, but if you like a retreat in a box with 10 projects, $50 in merchandise, gifts, we are using the Flowering Field Suite, which is part of what I'm using today on our projects. I'm using one of the bundles, but there's actually 2, and there's the designer paper I'm using today, plus a bunch of other stuff. So that'll give you a sneak peek of what we're using in the March retreat in a box. So watch for that. And now Daffodil Daydream card class with games online is coming. And I got to play with Daffodil Daydream a couple of days ago, working on a team incentive. So my Silver Elites and above are getting gifts from me. They get every 6 months if you're on my team and you have that title and above, all levels. And I'm looking over at the projects right now because I'm still in the middle of cutting them. But it's a really fun bundle to work with. So when I get to design for the bingo, that's going to be fun. Anyway, I don't want to give away too much about the projects I made for them. But this is a class where you make 4 projects, you get a goodie bag, and you get to play bingo for fun and win door prizes. And it's hundreds of dollars in door prizes. So the event is March 10th on Zoom, to go only. By the way, retreat in a box, to go only. And the camp, to go only. Most of my stuff is to go only. Just those 4 monthly classes are always in person. Okay, so it's March 10th. You want to register by February 27th, and you're going to, get all that cool stuff. So any questions, let me know. Don't forget, start planning next year's vacation right now. January 2023 stamping cruise, crafting cruise on Allure of the Seas out of Galveston, Texas. We're going, as of now, to Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico, and Cozumel, Mexico. And you will get to craft all week. You get $150 in merchandise when you take the crafting portion. You can bring any friends you want. Take advantage of our group rate, and they don't have to do the crafting portion. It's going to be amazing. Our next one is the end of this month, and so we are still planning on going. And cruises are going right now. The news is not giving the actual numbers of how many cruises are going versus not going. So everybody knock on wood for us. We're going. But so hopefully we'll have pictures to share soon is kind of my point of that, to give you an idea so you can sign up for the next one, because the earlier you join, the longer you have to pay it off. So let me see here. Good morning, Cindy. Good to see you. Just talked to you yesterday. Rita in Thornlow. Where is that, Rita? Good to see you. Thank you. Cindy, thanks for sharing. And Mary Ellen, thank you. Shannon, good morning. Teresa in Ohio, good morning. And Teresa, oh man, can't do bingo. You're leaving for Arkansas March 10th for your daughter to get married. a pretty good excuse, Teresa. I'll accept that. And congratulations there. Okay, so February's Paper Pumpkin, Stampin' Up! Actually gave us a sneak peek. They very rarely do this, so hopefully you can see it here on my screen. You can see the cards. I don't know how tiny that is for y'all, but I definitely can't read those words on my screen. But this is our monthly craft box in the mail. So you're going to get all the supplies you need to create 9 cards in coordinating envelopes. It's a party themed kit. It includes an uplifting stamp set with celebratory sentiments, and there are phrases like yay and fantastic and other fun phrases. The colors are Bumblebee, Fresh Freesia, Soft Succulent, and Rich Razzleberry, which is the ink spot you get. It is a safari-inspired kit with safari-inspired shapes and patterns you will go wild for. So I think this one's going to be good for kids and adults. But kids would like to do the kit, the box, whatever, the projects. I think. I don't have my one for this month yet. That for last month, right? I'm confused now. Yeah, no, January's. I don't have January's yet. Gosh, but this is the one from December. So just to show you, like the ink, this will be Rich Razzleberry. You can use that on any stamps you have. You get an exclusive stamp set that you cannot purchase anywhere else. You get your embellishments and adhesives, and then the instructions and all the supplies to make the projects in every Paper Pumpkin box. So you can subscribe for $22 a month plus tax only. Shipping is included. Or you can go to my online store and pre-purchase 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. And that's just like a one-time payment, and then you go activate your subscription, and when it ends, it just ends without recurring. But if you do the 3 months or more, you also qualify for a free gift because it's over $50, and we're in celebration right now, which means with every $50 and $100 spent, you get a free gift from this book. No limit. Spend $100, pick 2 gifts. Pick a $100 gift. Spend $150, pick 3 of the same $50 gifts. Mix and match. Like, there are no limitations during celebration. So I love it. And that ends in February. So that's a good way to get Paper Pumpkin too, especially during celebration, is get the pre-paid. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll put links, of course, to shopping in my videos, but also the join, like subscribe to Paper Pumpkin links in the videos as well. Okay. And the deadline is the 10th. That's important. So this is the February kit. February 10th is your deadline to get that safari themed kit. Let's see if I missed anybody here. Susan, good morning. Stacy shared, thank you very much. Hey, Jennifer. And Jean, hello, hello. And you guys are saying hi to each other. Love it. Oh, Sandy said, finally out of the deep freeze. That is good, Sandy. Today is going to be, I think, almost 70 in Texas. And then I think it's getting cold again this weekend. Not a deep freeze cold, but kind of cold. Like jacket, Anyway, we're in Texas, so it could be anything. Okay. Celebration. So I realized last week I should have said this on my Facebook Live, and I should have made a bigger deal about it in my newsletter. But I'm just like super busy this week. It's crazy. We have family stuff going on in addition to my normal busy. Plus, I've scheduled more events in January. I have 2 team incentives next week. The paper share is next week, which we're prepping this week. Plus all my classes this week. And then there's more, like the cruise and all that. So super busy, and it just slipped my mind to promote it. But this is a free event any of my customers can earn. And it is offered in person and to go. So whether you're long distance or in person, or you're local, but you don't want to attend an in-person event, totally understandable. So anyone can earn and receive. The event date is April 9th in DeSoto, Texas, or it will be mailed to you to go probably after the in-person event. It's free. It will include a minimum of 4 projects, a gift from me, and then games with a chance to win prizes. There's 3 ways to earn this free event from me. Some of you probably already earned it, but the dates, I didn't put the dates on here. The dates that qualify are January 4th through February 28th, which is celebration. So during celebration, number 1, if you place orders of 150 or more, oh, I do have the date. Yay. January 4th through February 28th, you will earn this event free, but keep track of it because you have to use a link and tell me you did it. And then number 2, host an online workshop of 150 or more with me, of course, during celebration that you will be the host of, and you can earn free merchandise. It's a Facebook party and it's so much fun. So this is basically, you invite your friends to a Facebook group. I show some videos and projects, and if your friends choose to order and it adds up to 150 or more, you get this free event from me. I get to meet new people, thank you very much, and you get to earn host benefits from Stampin' Up. So that's number 2. And then last but not least, number 3 is take 5 of the qualifying classes from Jennifer during celebration. So I've selected specific classes that qualify, and they're listed right here. So Stamp a Stack, it says stack. Great job on the graphics there. It's Stamp a Stack, club members count. So all my club members, you've already got at least 1 entry. Some of you 2 because you're in both clubs for January. And then you'll be doing those in February. So, see if you want to take these additional classes. New catalog kickoff. So that already passed. So everyone who took that, mark it down on your list. Paper share, everyone who took that, mark it down on your list. And then get ready for spring stamp camp. So 5, any combination. 2 of those are repeated each month. So you can, if you know you're going to take those, it counts. I think I saw a question, did bingo count? And it does not, because this is during celebration. I won't be ordering bingo until March. So any questions, let me know. And oh, by the way, in my emails, which I sent out an email this morning about that event I was just talking about, there is a link. It's on my blog, it's in the email, and it's in my newsletters. That tells you to click here to report. So after you have spent the amount, hosted the party, or taken the 5 classes, after you click that link and tell me what you did. Okay. All right. I think we're ready to put the camera down. I just have, like I said, it's been a very busy week, so I did prep early for this video. And I maximized my time, you'll see when I show you these projects. But also all the extra stuff I wanted to show you is just thrown down here, laying here on the table. So I'm just going to show it to you as it comes. So let me go point the camera down and let's see who came on. Let's see. Oh, Terry, 70 in Texas sounds like wow. Cold in Colorado. And yes, Terry, you got the thing on the slide. And good morning, Joni. Good to see you. Okay, so what do I have here? I'll talk about those in a minute. I wanted to show a few little projects here from my new catalog kickoff, which, by the way, I do have 2 packets due to cancellations. So that was 8 cards, a goodie bag, PDF tutorial, and you'll be added to the Facebook group if you purchase one of these packets. Where we have 4 stamping demonstrations. And then that will count as my entry to celebration. Anyway, at that event, we had a card swap, so I'll show you those. And one of the girls who did a stamping demonstration, Kelly, thank you very much, gave me a sample of what she made. Isn't this cute? These are our treat boxes. I forgot the name of them, but they're in the mini catalog, which means you can buy them now. All the Valentine stuff I would get as soon as possible in case it gets low inventory, because everybody buys Valentine in January to use in February. But this stamp set is adorable. We're using it in 2 of my classes this month. Scrapbook, super cute pages. You should take it. I have one left. And the sampler, which is sold out. But unless that one person is that class, I can't remember. But these boxes are part of that suite of products. They're super easy to put together. They're very thick cardboard, very nice quality, and they'll hold lots of stuff. So anyway, Kelly made this. And then our swaps, I don't know if I remember all the names, but I think that's supposed to be glued down. This swap is super cute. I think this was Kelly's swap. Super cute. I'm trying to remember. I think this was Lisa, one of my stamping like demonstrator people. Can't think of the word. This was Yolanda. Yeah, I think I have all these names right. Look at that on the inside. So cute. Yolanda's actually won the contest, so she got a prize. And then Robin, who had to send it to me separate because she couldn't attend in person. So super cute. Very detailed there. And look at all these Sweet Conversations projects. Only one didn't use Sweet Conversations. Okay, so I wanted to show that. I have some cards, yeah, right here that I've received in the mail recently. And they are, Glenda sent me this one, and she used a past paper pumpkin kit. Isn't that adorable? Paper pumpkin is great when you need to send a quick card to somebody, either because you already made up your paper pumpkin stuff and so you have it ready to go, or you need to whip a card together quick. But look at that matching envelope, super cute. So Glenda, haven't seen you in forever in person, and it's like an I miss you card. I miss you too, Glenda. Thank you. And then of course Christmas cards are still arriving. This one is from Linda Thomas. Thank you so much, Linda. And I'm trying to remember what. Yeah, so I wanted to show y'all how Linda mailed it. Let me flip that over so you can't see the info. It was in the clear envelope, but then inside the white envelope, but it's stamped. She's got her sticker on there, created by Linda. Anyway, so it came through the mail, I think like this. So that tree shows on the front, and she had it in the clear envelope. So again, I just always like to promote these clear envelopes that we sell. I think they're awesome. And then this one, so cute, from Stella, and she's a team member and friend, and she, I see my darn video like lagging, I guess, was just thanking me for the encouragement this past year. Glad to be part of the team. Thank you so much, Stella. I appreciate you very much. Stella is one of the best social media supporters on my team. She's always encouraging everyone else and me on like our Facebook group and all that. So thank you, Stella. And then Carrie, really pretty Christmas card. So thank you guys very much. And then, oh, last week I didn't have the Here Together bundle in person because my order didn't come in time. So I have that to show you. This is an amazing bundle. See how large these dies are? And not just the hands, which because the stamp set is large, but these words, here for you and you matter. These are dies. There's also the 2 hands, which one is doing the I promise sign, and one is doing the I love you sign on these stamp set. But then you can die cut those out. And then there's a heart image to stamp and a heart image to die cut out. So 5 dies, and then the stamp set. These are going to be while supplies last. It is a red rubber set, by the way. When they come out for customers in February, but you can get it now if you join my team, because all demonstrators can get these now, and we can you can get them in the starter kit. So it's $99. You pay you pay $99. You pick $125. No shipping, free shipping. It's a huge savings. Plus, during celebration, you get 2 free stamp sets of your choice from the annual or mini catalog, not including host sets, because that's for host. So the info about that is just right here in the back of the celebration brochure. Join a creative community, and if you read this fine print, it says you get to pick 2 free stamp sets. So it's a great deal and a great value. if you pick the most expensive stamp sets we carry, you would pay me $250 with tax and shipping here in Texas for everything that comes in the kit, which includes a past paper pumpkin of Stampin' Up's choice. It includes the 125 you selected and the 2 free stamp sets. And then there are catalogs and stuff, which I don't even add the value of because not everyone wants those. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you might not consider that a value. Okay, and then the all-together 6x6 designer paper, I believe I had this last week to show you, so I'll flip through that pretty quickly there. But it's all black and white. It's so gorgeous. You can just get the paper only, like if you don't want the stamp set for some reason. We always can use black and white paper. And then, so all of those 3 are while supplies last, not going to be in a future catalog. But the new skin tone blends will be in our next annual catalog. So you can get these early now or next month as a customer. And skin tones. More skin tones. So love it. Obviously, I haven't opened mine yet. I've been busy. Like I haven't played with them or put my stamp set together or any of that. The whole collection is $105. Each set of blends comes with 2. They're $9. And they're just light, medium. Light, medium, medium, deep, and deep. So there you go. The paper is $11.50. The bundle is $48.50. Off screen, but anyway, $48.50. Stamp sets $22. Dies are $32. Of course, the bundle saves you 10%. So, so lucky we get to order these early as demonstrators and before back orders or any of that stuff. Okay, last but not least, I just haven't, well, that's not last. It's next to the last but not least. I just haven't done this in a minute on just reminding you of everything you can choose free with your purchase during Celebration. That's only until February 28th. And it is technically while supplies last on the papers. So these are papers produced in the U.S. So hopefully they'll be fine, but you never know. Okay, so free with 50. Awesome otters. Super cute stamp set that is red rubber. And it's just got all these little otters and some funny greetings. It's birthday time. You are utterly awesome, and a birthday hat. Catching butterflies. We used this one on the kickoff event and made some cute cards there. Red rubber, yes. And it's got the little girl catching butterflies. So she's got a net, and there's 2 different butterfly stamps. There's a grass stamp. And then you make my heart happy, celebrate every beautiful thing, and collecting sweet thoughts of you. So cute. That's free with 50. Island Vibes is free with 50. I've seen some really cute samples with this. I know I've shown y'all samples already that I have. They're all in display boards now, red rubber. But anyway, it's definitely a tropical vibe. Someone showed me a card recently where she had the pineapple in the middle. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was different stamps on the front and the pineapple on the inside. It was so good. I think it was a Lisa maybe. I can't remember. Driving by. We have the Volkswagen with the gifts on the roof, a Volkswagen, what is that called? A bus? I mean, you know, these aren't the real names of these cars. I mean, these are like imitation, but anyway. And then like a little old-fashioned race car, which I don't know what kind it is. And then it has Aw, thanks, you got style, and driving by to say hi, free with 50. And then also free with 50 is the gorgeous Sunshine and Rainbows designer paper. This is what I used on my other team incentive, along with the ladybugs. I don't want to spoil what they're making, but it's so cute. I will show it here after the event happens because it's so cute. And then free with 50, Simply Marvelous. I'm using this one today on these tulips, so you'll get to see that. But this is just gorgeous paper. All the different colors, I mean not all, but the ones it comes with in marble paper. And then last free with 50 is the Daffodil Afternoon 12x12 designer paper. The other 2 were 6x6. Using this with my Silver Elite team incentive. And it's gorgeous. I know I've shown these before, but get these while you can. stock up. Okay, and then free with 100 special moments. This is great. It's just greetings. They are photopolymer. Look at all those stamps you get. How many? 21 stamps. Great greetings in there. All kinds of different fonts. Love it. Free with 100. And then also free with 100 is the Friendly Hello Bundle, which is, I call it a bundle. They don't. The stamp set plus the 12 by 12 designer paper. This has the little bird. I made cards with both of these a couple, maybe 3 or 4 videos ago. And then here's this gorgeous friendly, I believe it's also called Friendly Hello designer paper. Showed it on that video the other time. Skipped one there. It's got Freesia, Pool Party, got Granny Apple Green. So gorgeous. And then last but not least is the host gift. So if you place an order or host a party of $300 or more, in addition to the gifts Stampin' Up! Already gives you, which is of your choice, you get Calming Camellia for free. And it's gorgeous. So pretty. So I haven't used mine yet. I believe it's red rubber. Yes. But I have seen plenty of samples. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Now I'm like, where do I put all this? Because I have so many things piled over there for the cutting I'm doing for those team incentives. I have so much stuff to cut this month. Landa and Shirley and Karen can't do it all because there's not enough time. So I'm actually having to cut stuff. Okay, so you see this little host code here on the screen, right there. That ends January 15th in 2 days. And that will get you, if you place an online order of $25 or more with me in February, I'll mail you a kit to make these 4 cards. This is always separate from any other offer I'm offering, just heads up. So if you place an order to get a class free, this doesn't count, etc. Free shipping, whatever. But you can get these 4 card class packet free. I made these in a video a week or 2 ago, so you can check that out. That's with $25 with the host code. And then if your order is 50 or more by January 15th, you will also receive a free full roll of this gorgeous Highland Heather grosgrain ribbon. Full roll. And so that's the offer that's going on right now with this host code. If your order right now is 150 or more, don't use the host code. I still give you the class packet and the ribbon. And then in addition, you will receive benefits from Stampin' Up! Host benefits, which is at least $15 in free stuff. And so that's why you don't use the host code in that case. And then starting on the 16th, there is an incentive with a new host code that will be announced at that moment. I've made my blog post. I can't remember if I scheduled that email yet. But anyway, new host code starting on the 16th, and you, same thing, 25 or more, free class packet. It's 1 class packet per customer per month. But 50 or more will get you this gorgeous gray granite ribbon. I forgot what it's called, shimmer ribbon. Gray granite shimmer ribbon, a full roll. So twice a month you can get a free gift with a $50 purchase from me. So pretty good deal. And then, of course, 150 or more, don't use the host code all month. And you will still earn the 1 through 15 gift or the 16 through 31 gift. Any questions, let me know. All right, so for our stamping today, we are using flowering. It is flowering. I've been so stressed about my saying the name wrong last week. Flowering Tulips. And I still found errors after. I forgot who, and I don't mean corrected me in a bad way. I forgot who corrected me, but I appreciate it so much. And even one of my helpers told me, she's like, I was saying it the same way as you. So I felt that made me feel better. But anyway, that's a side note. Where was I going now? We're using Flowering Tulips on these cards and the dies, and this gorgeous Flowering Fields designer paper. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I forgot. I always forget to show this. I just want to show you real quick when you're placing that online order how to add the host code. So when you click the little top right shopping bag, which has a little pink number by it, which is how many products you have in your cart, when you click on that shopping bag cart icon, you see this screen and you see the big pink checkout. Right above that, you'll see a thing that says add host code, and you have to click on that to open up a box to copy and paste or type in the host code. After you do that, if it wasn't there already, my name and picture should show up. So just in case you don't know, because Stampin' Up is getting more strict on adding those host codes after the fact. So, okay. So we're using flowering tulips and the dies, and let me just show you this paper real quick and then we'll get started stamping. Don't forget, if you just came on, or if you are watching replay or whatever, you can still comment to get entered to win these 3 cards today. And then in addition, this paper is gorgeous. You can still what's the word I'm looking for? You can still share it and comment that you shared and all that stuff, even on replay, or even if you just came on. Both of those help me in my business. And so that's the little thank you, is entering you to win these cards. Gorgeous. I've shown this paper before, so that's why I'm just showing it quickly now. So that's 12 by 12. You get obviously all of these designs, which are front and back, and I'm going to use some of them today. So as I mentioned before, this week has been super busy, which I knew it was going to be already, because of personal stuff going on combined with business. So I almost was going to have to skip Facebook Live, but then I realized if I would show the projects from one of my events that are this month, I could not skip Facebook Live. So I am showing 3 of the 4 cards from my card class. Now, if you want to take this class, you need to let us know early today if possible, because Land is working on this class today, and possibly Shirley is helping her. And so I'm going to make 3 of the 4, and I'll show the 4th one. It's 4 cards for $15, free with a $20 order. If you need it mailed to you, there is a shipping fee, of course, to mail the packet. And I have a registration link you need to use, and then all that stuff. So you can attend in person on Saturday. You can check out the supplies from me, which basically here's the tub. I think it's complete of what you would check out over the next couple of weeks. And you can stamp at home with my stuff as well if you're if you're local. Okay, so these class packets usually come in a baggie. By the way, I'll be emailing this celebration packages flyer out when I send my follow-up email to this video today. So sign up for my email newsletter. And this just gives you some easy, like if you just want to hit the easy button on ordering, you can contact me. We'll need your credit card info, but you can say, hey, Jennifer, I want package A, which would be the Flowering Tulips Bundle and the Simply Marvelous designer paper for free, $52 plus tax and shipping. Or you can say, I want package B, which adds more stuff. And by the way, this is black and white because, of course, I had technology problems this morning and my printer did not want to print in color. I have no clue why. So that's it's $104.50 and it gets you 2 celebration items, which, by the way, all this can be modified. You can say, I don't want basic white cardstock. I'd rather have this instead. And I just fix the price and you paid for that. Package C, all the stuff and more, $99 plus tax, free shipping. You pick anything you want for $125 or less, plus 2 free additional stamp sets and a previous paper pumpkin kit, well, which you don't choose. They pick one